How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Just making sure everything looks good. Let me know if the audio is good, if my mic's not loud enough. But everything seems good from my end. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if the audio levels are good. Let me just check something real quick. Something does look a little off, but hope everyone's doing well. No, everything looks good, so everything should be fine. Let me know if it's not the case. Jump scare? Sorry, buddy. How's it going for real? Welcome on in, Backdrop. For real? Thank you so much for redeeming the game showdown. Lunacid versus Goosebumps, the game. It's a pretty easy win. I think Lunacid, honestly, if there's one game I feel that is not played by as many people as it should be, it would be Lunacid. I think that game is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So it's kind of an easy win. I think Lunacid is a game that is more people should play it. Dark Souls versus Returnal. Interesting. But yeah, we're gonna play some more Billy Hatcher and see if we can beat it. We left off like there was one stage that we were kind of struggling. No worries. Are your points generally at like 0 for real? Like, do you always use all your points? Yeah, Returnal versus Dark Souls is actually this the problem with the egg shooting is it shoots way too fast in my opinion. Oh god, okay, got it. I was curious to see if you had how many you actually had or not. That makes more sense. There we go. Okay, that's right. I gotta get used to the controls again. Oh my god. Yeah, so Returnal versus Dark Souls. Interesting battle. No! I forgot the controls. There you go. So yeah, I really like Returnal. I do think people like game audio is a tad loud. Okay, no problem. I'll fix that right now. All right, let me know if that's better. Let me know if this is better. Should be good now. Should be good. Awesome. Thanks for checking for real. I think people probably like Returnal. Like, I really like Returnal. Oh. Doll, you're in the Dark Souls train here. Let me ask you, have you actually played Returnal though? Okay, you haven't played Returnal? Okay. Returnal is amazing. Returnal is it plays like an arcade, like arcade shooter. Just like a bullet hell. It plays like a third-person bullet hell shooter. It's so good. Like, it's really freaking good. Oh god, I hate these guys. Easy. Yeah, I think you would like Returnal. So Returnal is it's just there's something like if you like boss fights, like because I just played Saros, I beat Saros like the spiritual sequel this weekend, and one thing that those games do well, like Returnal and Saros do well, is that whenever you play those games, it's like you're holding your breath, right? Like you're playing the game, and like you're on a boss fight, and it's like, I normally, when people are kids and stuff, and they're playing like a racer, and their whole body's like moving when they're playing, because they're like so into it. Like obviously, like it happened when I was younger, but Returnal is like the only game where I feel like my body like tenses up when I play it. And like same thing with Saros, it's like you're on a boss fight, and it's like you're like it's like you're like so tense up because the boss fights are so well designed, and you got to dodge bullets. And then Returnal is like you have a dash, and then Saros they added like a shield ability which you can absorb certain bullets. It's almost like a Karuga where you can absorb like certain bullets, and then like you can, and the shield doesn't last forever, and like it's like a resource. It's like it's so well done. So I do think Returnal is like really good. Definitely a game on my PC. It's on PC as well, so I don't, it doesn't seem like Saros will be coming out on PC, fortunately, but Returnal is. So you can always enjoy Returnal that way. And it's too soon for me to tell like which one I prefer between Returnal and Saros, to be honest. But I really like both those games like a lot. Now, which one would I pick between Saros and Dark Souls? Kind of hard, actually. I do think Dark Souls is probably my favorite, like my second favorite FromSoft game. I think the way that, in my head, like I've not played Dark Souls 2 or 3 yet, but I think the way that I would rank it would be Sekiro number 1, Elden Ring number 2. No, Sekiro number 1, Dark Souls number 2, and then Elden Ring number 3. Like that's probably how I would rank them. So yeah, but I'm gonna give it to. In this case, I'm gonna give it to Dark Souls. It's just such a good game. Returnal is amazing, but I think I'm gonna. It's like a slight win. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Fro says, "Bro, I gotta move some steel apartment steps inside the house. No worries. No worries for real. Good luck with moving that stuff." But yeah, I just really love those two games. Okay, good. Oh my god, more of this? I think we can break it with this, right? Can we? Yes. Okay. God, I hate these like rails like this. Oh, interesting battle. I feel like it's a battle that no one's like. It's two games that not a lot of people have played. Yeah, it's like two games that I feel like not a lot of people have played before. So, wait, how do you break this? I'm so scared because I break this egg, I'm basically dead. Problem is if I roll here, Man, I guess we could just test with this. Where does this go? Does this open this? What? What the hell is this? Like it was easier but in the middle of the ride. Damn. Yeah, that's a lot. That's heavy for real. I wonder if there's something with this guy then? No. I don't understand where does this go? What? Oh yeah, the shadow? Yeah, I noticed that too. What the hell? So the thing is, I'm so scared to like bring this to launch this egg, because like if I lose this, then now let's check this out again. Oops. And I got jump scared by Sly Cooper that was coming out towards the porch. Oh, you got a raccoon. So basically, the Game Showdown, that Dragon Quest game is it's like a Muso game. And sound shape is pretty cool. They're kind of both even. They're kind of both like 4, like in my head they're both like 7.5s, like 8 out of 10s. No, like they're not like, oh my god, run out and play those games, but they're worth playing. I probably will remember Dragon Quest the most, that Dragon Quest Heroes game the most, because I think it has really cool boss fights. Yeah, I like those games. Like, to me, like, I understand, but to me it's like playing those games is like playing Power Washing Simulator. It's the same mindset I go in with it. It's just like turn off my brain and just sometimes. As long as there's good games for that. Oh my god, Pepper Grinder versus Gremlins 2. The only thing I can think of is there like a grapple that I missed? No. What a weird stage. Yeah, this game is cool. I'd say the level designs, like, the games are good, but I would say the later like levels so far are kind of like weird. Like I think it started off really strong and then it just, not that it's bad, it's just like very strange. Does it go over here? Let's check. Feels like it goes. I figured, is there a first person mode? Oh, right here. It definitely goes up here, but I don't know. Like, it goes right here. I guess you gotta maybe roll. You gotta maybe roll with the on the railing. I've always never really tried that, to be honest. Can you roll with the egg? Like, the only way I can see this is you have to roll with the egg. But yeah, I think this game is cool, doll. I think I think you would enjoy it. I think you would definitely enjoy it. It's definitely interesting enough. I'd say the camera angle is pretty weak. Like, you can see there, it's kind of weird. Like, the camera angle there is kind of annoying. All right, thanks for batting. I was just about to do it. Appreciate it, buddy. I was just about to do it now. Thank you. But yeah, the camera angle is kind of weird, and that's the only thing. All right, let's see. Pepper Grinder is cool. Gremlins 2, I think, is really cool, too. Pepper Grinders, I think the issue with Pepper Grinder is that I think Pepper Grinder has probably the coolest, like, moment to moment. It's like, it reminds me of almost of like you get into a flow state that is so satisfying. So Pepper Grinder definitely has that feeling where you get such in a good flow state that it's just so fun. And Gremlins 2, and the weakness of Pepper Grinder, sorry, I was getting that to that point, is the boss fights. The boss fights are, like, terrible. I felt like they almost added boss fight just to the sake of adding a boss fight. I think it would have been better off to just, like, have just stages. But Pepper Grinder is really cool. I recommend people to check it out. Gremlins 2 is really cool. I'm surprised that people don't like the game as much as I do. The music in Gremlins 2 is amazing. I think it's Sunsoft, I'm pretty sure, so has amazing music. But I was kind of shocked because, you know, Jeff Gerstmann's doing, like, the NES rankings, and that game is, like, ranked really low. And I was always surprised. I'm like, damn, I really like that game. And there's, like, no nostalgia because I played it maybe 3 years ago for the first time. I liked it. I'm just going to give it 2 Pepper Grinder then, but I'm going to get the Pepper Grinder because I think it's more memorable, but it's like the 2 games are really good. All right, let's try this. I don't remember if you can do this or not. No. How the hell do you do this then? What? That's another thing with this game. It's kind of like that annoying. Like, how did that egg just drop? There's like a lot of like little weird things. You know, this game would be like so good if they like if they made a sequel for this game, kind of like a smaller scope. Like add it to like take this concept. Like it would be so good. This guy. Oh my god, that was my fault. Alright, next battle. Super Castlevania versus Patless. I'm just gonna get to Castlevania. Not the biggest fan of Patless. I like all their games, but Patless was a miss for me. It's not that it's bad, it's just like Definitely did not enjoy it as much as other people. Oh my god, I almost dropped it. There's a way, like, the thing is, like, there's a way to kick the egg. There's a way to kick the egg, but it goes way too fast. I'll show you. I'll demonstrate it to you next time I get there. Music is so good too. What? There's a sequel, really? Let's see. Are you sure it's not like a leak? It seems like a fan, almost like a fan thing. Oh, it was like kind of announced, or it's kind of like... Oh yeah, Shovel Knight is so good. Battle Garaga is cool. I've kind of talked about this before. I talked about Battle Garaga is like one of those games where it's very beloved, and it's like it's good. It's a good game. I think just people really love, oh my god. People really love Battle Garaga. Like, people that love that game, like, they love it. To me, like, I played it and I was just like, I was expecting it to be like, because I've always heard that, like, people say it's like an amazing shooter. Like, just one of the best shooters ever. Yeah, it's a shmup. It's like a very classic one. And I've always heard, whoops. I always heard that people say it's like amazing, and like I've played it, and it's like, oh yeah, the wall's here. But why would? The only thing I need to do is hatch that egg. Like, that's the goal, is to just hatch that egg. In fact, how can I break this down then? Wait, does it go here? Maybe not. I'll check later. Oops. But yeah, as I was saying, people really love Battle Garaga. And I just thought it was like, okay. For this one, yeah, definitely it's going to be a Shovel Knight pick for me, so I'll just do it now. Battle Garaga is neat. It's just not as good as Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is really good. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Also been meaning to go back and play Shovel Knight, because like I have to do the platinum run for it eventually. I'm sure Blink's gonna assign it to me one of these days, but so yeah, once we do this, it's gonna be cool to like. It's gonna be interesting to go back and play that game. Did I lose the ability? I forgot. I did. Yeah, Plague Knight. Like, the Plague Knight stuff looks cool. All that stuff looks really cool. Shovel Knight is so good. Oh, Simon's Quest versus Yakuza Kiwami. You know, I'm always a big defender. I'm a big defender of Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. I think it's like, it gets a bad rap. It gets a bad rap. Is it a perfect game? No. But I do feel like it gets a bad rap. What a terrible night for a curse. Yeah, the big issue with it is that it's scripted. And it's not like, it's like the thing that bothers me is like the enemies, the fact that the NPCs can just straight up lie to you is, I think, the biggest downfall of that game, right? It's like, I can't believe that the NPCs could just literally lie to you. And it's like, there's, to me, that's like wild. So can you imagine if the NPCs were like, yeah, just like, if they just told you the actual answers? But I beat it on stream, and I had a little bit of help, which is like, this is like a long time ago. I think I played it on stream like, oh god. Yeah, see, it goes right there, the thing it connects to. There you go. But yeah, like you see that camera there, it's like so scary. Almost died. Also, did you look out of YouTube? No, I kind of kicked it. I'll show you something too. So yeah, let's just do this game battle. First is the Black Damer. Nice. Yeah, the issue with it is that the NPCs are lying, to be honest. But I mean, it's going against Yakuza Kiwami. I think Yakuza Kiwami is like so good. Thanks for the Hydra reminder. Kiwami is just so good. Like, you know, the problem with the main issue I have with Yakuza games right now is like I love playing them. Whoops. Kiwami is the first one. Like the order is like 0 and then Kiwami 1. So like 0 is like the prequel, and then Kiwami 1 is like kind of like the first name. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, look at this egg. Okay, look if I kick the egg. Okay, watch this. This is what happens if I kick the egg, by the way. Okay, I'm getting in position, right? Look at this. Oops. I mean, it's going to respawn, but it just goes too fast. No! No, this freaking enemy. Oh my god, dude. That's rough. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it is. You don't have to do all the side quest stuff. It's fun, but you know. Yeah, they do. They all do. They all do. Like they all do, and they get like more and more crazy as well. They're all like that. But it's so I do like it. I've played Kiwami 3 this year and I liked it. So now I gotta play 4 now soon. Yeah, 0 is definitely a good one to start with. The only issue I have, like I said, the only issue I have with this game is like I'm just kind of like tired of the combat is kind of boring. Like I'd say this, it's like if you get kind of like tired of the combat, just put it on easy. Like I think the combat is a little weak. Like that's like you play that game for like you play the Yakuza games. I have not played like the newer one because the newer ones are like RPGs, right? So I'm sure that makes it better. Like for me, I think if I think about it, it would be more fun. But for the older ones, like just put it on freaking easy. Like it's just like it's kind of like a chore sometimes to play a lot of these games. Like especially because there's so many like random battles, right? You're just getting chased down the streets and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I personally sometimes I've played them on easy and stuff. Just because like I'm like okay, like I can't be bothered with like to me like the highlight of those games is like the story, the world, the characters, like the lore. Like that to me is the highlight. Like the part that I hate the most is honestly just the combat for these Yakuza games. And also Kiwami 1 starts so good. Whoops. Yeah, it's so good. I really like them. Like, I'm a little far behind, so I do want to play them, but love the Kiwami games. But I'm not gonna lie that I'm kind of looking forward to being done with. I'm looking forward to being done with the games in the like. In that style combat. Like, I'm looking forward to playing the later ones. Oh my god, I almost dropped it. What? That egg just flew across the room. No worries. Appreciate it, buddy. Tony Hawk Underground 2 versus Shadowverse. That Shadowverse game is cool. It's kind of like a single player. I mean, it is a single player card combat game, but it plays a lot like Hearthstone. The only issue I have with Shadowverse is that I think it's just a little too long. It's maybe a little bit too long, but it's still very good. Very, very cool game. Glad I played it. But it's going against one of the best. It's going against one of the best games ever made. That is Tony Hawk Underground. Actually, it's Underground 2. I didn't see the number right. But Underground 2, it's been so long since I played Underground 2. Like, so long. But I loved Underground 1. It's been such a freaking long time. You know, I'm hoping we get a remake of Tony Hawk. I'm hoping we get a remake of Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2 soon. I think it'd be kind of fun. Oh my god. Damn it. It's freaking egg. I think 2 is better than 1, but I think I played 1 too much. It ruined. I played 1 so much as well. It's just one of those childhood games of mine. So it's going to be an easy win over Shadowverse. But Shadowverse is cool. Definitely want more people to check out Shadowverse. I think it's kind of a bit of a like it came out on Switch out of nowhere, and like I feel like it's not very popular. Yeah, I'm hoping we get a Underground 1 and 2 remake. Honestly, I think it'd be cool. I do want to buy 3+4 remake. That's something I'm looking forward to playing. Because 3 and 4 was so cool. Oh god. You could keep the Tony Hawk 4 true gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, I need to buy 3 and 4. Also, welcome on in, Bar. Yes, hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I need to buy 3 and 4. I 100% completed. I 100% completed Tony Hawk Remake 1 and 2 recently, so I'm kind of in the mood to play another one. Yeah, I remember for real. I remember you're very excited too for it. I remember, buddy. I'm also surprised there's not a lot of like deep discounts for that game yet. I feel like that game is so expensive still. Like you know, at least in Canada, there's like not a crazy discount on that game. I was like hoping it'd be like, you know, $25 soon enough, but it's been, you know, it's been a while since it's out. It's like, that is crazy, yeah. I'm not sure why those games are like rarely discounted. Because I think in the States it got pretty cheap. I'm struggling with the stage. Oh my god. Yeah, and it was only for, I checked for real, and it was only for the, because you've mentioned it, and I looked, and it was only for the PS4 version. It's very weird, this game. Maybe, like, I swear, I checked the manual, and there's like nothing, there's only like the kick button, but I feel like I'm misunderstanding something. Oh, you roll like this. Oh. Whoops. So weird. Okay, so you jump and roll. Got it. Okay, well, I got to aim correctly, but yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I looked at it. It does, yeah. Still then, I still try to like get... I still try to get like the PS5 version, even in those cases. I mean, for sure, I feel like it's just gonna happen where it's gonna be like out of nowhere, they're gonna have like a discount for it, but who knows at this point. I mean, let's check price charting. I'm curious. See, price charting has 1 and 2 for 20. 3 and 4 is, yeah, like $30. But yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I'm kind of craving a Tony Hawk game, even though I literally just platted the. Even I literally just platted not long ago. I still just really like those games. Like Tony Hawk games are just games that are. Tony Hawk games are just kind of games that are fun to. They're just kind of games that are fun to always like mess around with. Like I just never get tired of them. Whoops. Like I feel like it's one of those games too. It's like always fun because like your muscle memory. When I used to play them a lot as a kid, like I play those games and I feel like I'm pretty good at them. So it's just a fun game where you pick it up and it's like it's all muscle memory. It's just so freaking fun. It's always fun. Never get tired of those games. What? Jeez, that was weird. But maybe if they do that, then I'll get the PS5 or PS4. But normally they do it. They do the same price. Yo, Bling, how's it going, buddy? Blink, are you excited for tomorrow? Are you excited to wake up tomorrow to see what kind of grind you're gonna do for the next 2 weeks? And the egg con is going good. Thanks for asking, buddy. Oh my god, I hate this freaking penguin. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. Every morning, I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. So, what are we gonna have to end up doing? Oh, your workday sucks for the week? For tomorrow? No, you're off for 3 days, right? So I guess you're just working tomorrow, and then you're off for the rest of the week. Oh my god. All right, that's not bad. Yeah, buddy, I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, I guess we gotta use this egg and then I'm gonna go kill this thing. Oh my. Struggling. Hard to aim. Alright. At least we got better with the controls. We know this part. Leave this egg here. And then don't slide off the stage. But yeah, I'm excited. I won't tell you, but I removed two. Actually, I removed 3 games off my list as potential targets. Like I'm like trying to like not do it, but there's 3 games there's 3 games I remove. One of them being a game that was not even given to me. I just didn't think it was gonna be possible to get that game as a target. And then I saw some people on Discord on the True Trophy things talking about it. And I was like, wait, that game can be a potential target. Because I just assumed that it was too rare. And I looked at it, and then like almost all the trophies are possible. I'm like, okay, I gotta remove that. And I'll tell you what game, once we record the video, I'll explain what that game is. But no, I mean, once I tell you the game, you'll be like, okay, I understand why you removed it. Once I tell you, have you modified any of your lists? Oh, really? Okay. Keep note of them. Keep a note. I'm curious. Bring it up on when we talk about it. I only removed 3, and the 3 that I remove are gonna be games that are impossible to go. I even kept some really hard ones. I even kept like I had the Tomb Raider one. I kept that one. I did not remove Tomb Raider because that one I could get where I have to beat the game again. So like it's not a short game, right? I kept that one. Whoops. But I'm excited to see which other ones you removed. The one I removed is I still can't believe the one that I removed is possible. Like I saw some people talking about it. I was like, there's no way, because people were saying like, what's the most efficient way to do this one? And I was like, there's no way that this is a potential target, right? And then I looked and I was like, okay, yeah. Also, some of them talking about Rebirth, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There's like a bunch of trophies that are apparently possible to get, but I'm not removing that one. I'm not even removing that one. If we get Rebirth, we gotta live with it. You don't remember? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you gotta write them down, buddy. You gotta write them down so I can roast you, you know? So I don't know why I don't use this ability much more. It's like so much stronger. All right, Cocoon versus that shooter. ESP is really good. I'm gonna get to ESP. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I think Cocoon is cool, but that's a cave shooter that's really good. Ooh, Mario Party versus Vice Project Doom. Vice Project Doom is an NES game. Absolutely amazing NES game. No worries. Amazing. Amazing NES game. Like one of my favorite NES games. Vice Project Doom is so good. Oh, come on. The flames came up. So if people have not played Vice Project Doom, I cannot recommend it enough. Like, it's so freaking good. Yeah, the palm killer, yeah. Vice Project Doom is so good. I don't know. I might surprise some people, Oh my god. I might surprise some people. I'm kind of leaning on Vice Project Doom, to be honest. But I might surprise some people. I'm gonna say Vice Project Doom here. I do think I prefer, like, if I were to ask to be played, like, I love Mario Party, but if I were to like, if someone were to ask me, hey, which game do you want to play now, I would easily say Vice Project Doom. Also, let's get this egg here and kill this thing. Vice Project Doom is probably a game that I recommend people check out. It's not that hard. Like, it's not easy, but it's not, you know, it's not like some crazy hard game. It's one of those games that I recommend people like to check out the most. Like, if you, I don't think it's very expensive either. It's a kind of it's not cheap, but it's nothing crazy. So I really recommend Vice Project Doom. It's so good. So freaking good. It's actually kind of a game that I want to replay soon. It's been a while since I've played Project Doom. I feel I'm kind of due for a playthrough. It's been a long time since I played it. For me, Mario Party 3 is the best Mario Party. Everyone just feel, yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, also, for real, sorry, Blink, thanks for so much for the 7 streaks roll, buddy. Appreciate it. The hell, how did I miss that? But thank you so much for the streak, buddy. I appreciate it. Damn, sometimes it's so weird with this controls. I feel like there's either something I'm missing or I'm just bad, or it's both of them. Okay, that was on me though. Oh my god. The last time I played is 5. Yeah, there's so much on GameCube. To me, it's like, sometimes it's like Mario Party games are kind of a blur. I definitely prefer like 1 to 3 more than any of the other ones. I've not played many of the GameCube ones though, to be frank. I'm just like very nostalgic for, like, especially like 2 and 3. 1, 2, like I like those games a lot, but they're you know, in a party they're a lot of fun, but I don't know if like they're like, I don't know if I'm like willing to, like, if I'm alone at home, like, I don't want to play Mario Party games, right? But if there's like a party, like, and then we put it on some Mario Party, like, hell yeah, it's gonna be fun. And I almost prefer to do like the mini game compilation over like playing the board game. I don't know, they're really, I mean, they're fun games. I just think that Vice Project Doom is like so good. And I'm kind of like, you know, while I'm talking about it, I'm kind of like, damn, like, it's been so long since I played it, and I kind of craving to play it, to be honest with you. I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, like, it's been a freaking a while. Maybe we'll play it on stream. Maybe we'll play it on stream soon enough. It's just been so freaking long since I played that game. Yeah, I've never played Fortune Street. I've seen the folks of Backloggery, like when they do their I've seen them play like Lindis, Traum and Dry. Like, I've seen them play Fortune Street, and it looks a lot of fun. Have they ever released Fortune Street like translated like officially in North America? Or has that never happened? Nice. Barrios, the Fortune Street is good. Okay, so you're a big fan of Fortune Street as well. Yeah, I've never. To be honest, I've never played Fortune Street. I just know about it a bit because of the folks of Backlottery. Oh, really? It's always released in North America? Like, what's the latest version that was released in North? Is there like a Switch version? I should probably play it. It's been it's probably a series that that would be fun to play. Wii only? And it's like, was it digital only, or was there a physical version as well? Physical. Oh, interesting. Really? I had no idea. What? No way. I'm watching. There's no way that I clipped it. Oh my god, this game. Damn, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Can't wait to like watch a video afterwards and learn that I've been doing this wrong the entire time. You're not a big fan of Switch, Barrios? I mean, to be honest, I'm probably not the biggest fan. There's games I enjoy on the system, but there's people that love that system way more than I do. I really like Breath of the Wild. Like, that's probably like the Tears of the Kingdom, but those are definitely the highlights for me. All right, let's go. Can we do this? Please, please. God. Give me the food, give me the food. Oh no. Oh my god, don't tell me I just lost the egg there. Okay, let's not mess this up. Let's not mess this up. Let's not mess this up. Sorry, I'm just gonna focus here for a second. I'm just gonna focus here. I'll check your message in a second. I just don't want to. I finally got up here, and I don't want to lose this. Come on, come on. This should be good. This should be good. Give me your fruit. So close. Got it. Okay, sorry. A little stressed out. A little stressed out. The stage was hard for me. All right, where's the thing? Where is it? Buddy, why don't you be nice to me? Thank you. My name is Alinya, and I'm sure you already know this, but I'm the elder of the Circus Park. The crows attacked Circus Park and turned this chicken haven of fun and relaxation to what you see now. The final boss of the crows, Saltham, has taken up the residence in the funhouse. You must defeat him. And here, take this Emerald of Courage and take my appreciation. Nice! So that's just across that wall. Okay. Dude, I know the music is amazing in this game. It's really good. All right, let me catch up real quick. Sorry, I was kind of focusing here. And I still have to kill this thing without dying, but should be fine. Breath of the Wild is the final Switch game, Nintendo game I've ever played, and I won't ever touch on that. Breath of the Wild is so good. I mean, Breath of the Wild to me is like... I've like talked about this as like half serious, but like... Or can you not change these colors? I guess we make everything hard. There you go. But yeah, the music in this game is definitely the highlight, Blink. Music and vibes, you know? Oh my god, finally. Whew.
Good morning.
Be the first temple that says explore the castle. Yeah. Yeah, because that, like, basically, Breath of the Wild, like, the first objectives they tell you is to, like, go to the boss. And, like, it's supposed to be, like, hard. Like, you're not supposed to just be able to do it. But I love that game. I've always kind of been meaning to, like, I always said this jokingly, but always been meaning to, like, and also thanks to GG's Blink. Never mind, skipped over all the Switch, entire Fortune Trees. Oh, so yeah, okay, so that's why back while you were playing the PS4 version. Yeah, I've like always said, like, I'm like, I feel like, for me, like, I always feel like I mean, people love Breath of the Wild, so I'm not trying to say like people don't like it, but I'm saying I'm trying to think it's like I feel like I need to make like I've always wanted to make like long form videos. Like I think it'd be fun, like in an ideal world where I had like infinite amount of time, I'd make like a 2-hour long video like explaining why I think Breath of the Wild is so impactful and the reason, like the personal reasons. But because every time I like the things it impacts me is like the things I feel people don't necessarily highlight, and I feel like it could be fun to do. But I think Breath of the Wild is like easily the best Zelda game and easily like one of the best games of all time. Billy, this is the funhouse that Alder was talking about. This funhouse has been filled with dangerous traps by the crow's boss. You must make it past all the traps in the funhouse and defeat. Okay, cool. Yeah, but yeah, I love Breath of the Wild. Like, freaking love that game. And like I was saying, like the things that like I'm not saying people don't like. I'm not saying people don't love the game, but I just feel like there's things about that game that I feel like you have to go in that game with a specific mindset. You have to. Press the R button, perform a dash, and then press A. Okay. Got it. Oh, I mean, that was a little too late. That was my bad. Okay, so we go here. There we go, like this. Beautiful. And like, you know, basically like the crust of it, like why I think Breath of the Wild is a bit like a bit of I just think like people say it's overrated and so, oh my god, it's so cool. This is like a fun house. It's like it's all hidden things. Like there's like mirrors and stuff. Oh god, this is such a cool level. What a cool game. What a cool stage. Bouncing. We're just bouncing. Fro says the last mainline Zelda game. Hold on. The last mainline Zelda game I beated, excluding OG, was Ocarina of Time. Never did a Majora's because I didn't care for the 3-day cycle. Yeah, Majora Mask is cool. I've streamed Majora Mask and I couldn't get into it, but I think it's probably a game that I would probably prefer to play off stream. So I'm gonna go back to Majora's Mask, but I think it's gonna be better. But I like Majora's Mask, but I think I don't know why. Apparently, I just got unlucky. Like I don't know. Like people that watch me play Majora's Mask, like they said after the stream, basically like I just like accidentally avoided like a lot of like the stuff, like a lot of like the optional stuff there's kind of needed. I don't know how, but so I might just play off stream. Or I was thinking of like people like hate the game, they hate the DS game, but I've been meaning to play the Majora's Mask DS version just because I think I would prefer. I think I would just prefer the like a tracker system than like not having a tracking system. You know, not that I dislike it, not that I don't like mystery and stuff. I feel like it was just so like hard to like follow. And again, it might just be like Majora's Mask might have just been like a bad game to stream because I like games like this in theory, but it was just like so hard to stream Majora's Mask. I have a hard time rating it over 6 out of 10. Nah, to me it's a 10 out of 10. I'll explain the reason why I think Breath of the Wild is like. I'll like give you a short summary. Like I don't think I'm actually like. I don't know if I were ever gonna make this video. Like I don't think I ever will. But I mean. I'll just explain like my reasoning about it. The main reason I think like Breath of the Wild is like a misunderstood like masterpiece is that you have to almost like you almost have to not suspend disbelief, but you almost have to. I'm trying to think of the right phrasing, but you almost have to like. You almost have to go back to your like childhood self, and what I mean by that is that you have like a lot of stuff is not spelled out directly for you, and like you said like it's just like oh defeat this boss and like like basically your first main quest is to go to the castle, which I think is such a cool idea, but I don't know, it's like you have to like go like. The feelings that when I played Breath of the Wild, like what made me feel when I played that game, it made me feel like I was a kid again. A kid like exploring the forest, a kid like just discovering like some fun stuff, like going around and like going in the woods, like because I grew up in like a rural area, and like it was just a lot of fun to like. It just made me like like it made me think back when I was like a child and like. Just going crazy and exploring. Yeah, that's not a power up. Shoot. It just made me think of like when I was a kid exploring like the woods and stuff. Like, it just made me feel that way. Oh, so it's just over there. Nice. This stage is not too bad. We gotta find the power up, which I don't have. There's gotta be a blue egg here somewhere. Mr. W, welcome on in. Dungeons are my favorite parts of Zelda, and Breath of the Wild dungeons are just so mid. Yeah, they're definitely not the best, and I can understand people feeling that way. I just think it's like, like what it lacks, like inside, like what it lacks of the dungeons, are like it makes everything else, and like just, you know, for example, like, you know, when you go on the Breath of the Wild, right? Like, let's say you like walk up a hill, right? And you're like, okay, you look up the horizon and you're like, okay, what is this thing? There's like a hill form out of like this form, and you notice the map. There's like you know, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm gonna like talk about things like in a cryptic way. But like, you know, you go and you look at the mountain, and there's like a heart-shaped lake on the top of the mountain, and you're like, what is that? Like, there's no way that's unintentional, right? And every little thing that you think, it's like, oh, they you know, and there's a million different things of like this in the game, where it's like there's a heart-shaped thing on the lake, and it's like, I wonder if there's something related to this. And there's like a whole quest line related to this heart-shaped lake. And then you go through, and there's like, you go look, and every time you peek at your horizon, you notice like 4 things. And then once you get to one of those things, there's 4 other things. And it's just like the sense of like discovery. And it just made me like go back to like my, you know, it just made me feel like a kid again. And like no other game has ever made me feel that way. Where the exploration felt like I was exploring like the forest. Like I was it felt like I was like an adventurer. It was so good. And to me, that's like why I freaking love that game so much. Nice. All right, boss time. Let's catch up and do the battle. For real, appreciate the showdown. Blink says every Zelda game that is on the DS is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's so many games. Like let me actually look at my backlog here. I'll tell you all the Zelda games I've played. Like I'm kind of far behind on Zelda games. I've played Link to the Past, played Ocarina of Time. I've played Breath of the Wild, Echoes of Wisdom, Link's Awakening, Tears of the Kingdom, Oracle of Seasons, and that's it. So like, I've not played a ton of Zelda games. Like I've literally only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only played seven Zelda games, right? So I've not played a lot. So like I'm missing like the major ones I'm missing, I feel like, are Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and I think those are like the 2. I guess the original games I've not played, so I'm sure I would like them though. Especially like Zelda 2. I think Zelda 2 looks a lot of fun. But like I don't know, like I don't think Skyward Sword is gonna be like, I'm not like hyped to play Skyward Sword. I think it's gonna be fine. But you know, it's funny that you mentioned, Barrios. You mentioned Spirit Tracks. Out of all the Zelda games that I've not played, I think I've talked about this. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on the last stream. Of all the other Zelda games that I've not played, I seriously think that Spirit Tracks is probably the one Zelda game where I'm like, I don't know why it's hated. Because to me, it's like, how can they mess up a Zelda game with a train? You know what I mean? To me, it sounds like so much fun. It sounds like so much fun. So I don't know. I feel like I'm going to really like it, but a lot of people say that it's like, I'm going in with like very low expectations, so I might like it more. But I feel like I'm going to like Spirit Tracks. Like, I don't know why it could be that bad. Like, I feel like it sounds so good. So I've not played that one. Actually, you know, I'm curious. Mr. W and Barrios, have you both played Echoes of Wisdom? Because I did play Echoes of Wisdom recently, and I feel like Echoes of Wisdom, they do a good job about making Breath of the Wild. Like, they mix Breath of the Wild mechanics in a sense with traditional Zelda. So like, did you like Echoes of Wisdom? I thought it was pretty good. I rated Echoes of Wisdom a 9 out of 10, like a 4.5. I thought it was really good. I beat it like maybe a couple weeks ago. That was my stream, Symphony of the Night. I couldn't get into it. Yeah, Symphony of the Night. I've never played Symphony of the Night. I've never played it. I do want to play Symphony of the Night. All right, Halo 2 versus Contra 3. Oh, man. That's actually a hard battle. Halo 2 versus Contra 3. Yeah, Blink, I agree. The sense of discovery is so good. Frost says, I heard nothing but good things about Breath of the Wild, but not so much Tears of the Kingdom. For me, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are equally as good. Tears of the Kingdom is maybe a little too ambitious, but it nails, like, Tears of the Kingdom is maybe a little bit ambitious, but it nails what it's going for, right? It's like, okay, it's very like creative, and it's trying to do a lot. Sorry, I hit my mic. It might have been a little loud. I apologize. But I feel like the things that it does so well that it's hard for me. Like, I have such a hard time separating Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, to me, they're both like really good games. And like, to me, it's like I have such a hard time picking my favorite. I think like Breath of the Wild is more simplistic, and I almost prefer Breath of the Wild in a way that it's like the simplicity. But there's a specific, and I'm not going to spoil it. Do not worry. I'm not going to spoil it. Do not talk about it if you don't want to talk about it. But there's a story segment in Tears of the Kingdom that still blows me. It still blows my, like, it still, like, completely blows me away. Like, there's something that happens in Tears of the Kingdom pretty late in the game. And I know you haven't gone to that point, Blink, because I was asking you one time when you're playing it. Like, I was like trying to like ask you without telling you what it is. Like, have you got there? And you didn't get there. So there's something cool that happens in that Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it just blows me away. I still think about it, and I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are absolutely incredible game. I can understand why people don't like it, but there's no game that hits the same way of those two games. Like, and that's why I'm just thinking it's like, I hope that what Nintendo does in the future is like they release like their 3D games are going to be like Breath of the Wild, and they just release like, Echoes of Wisdom was cool. So like make some 2D games that are like sort of like more traditional, and like, I don't know. There's just like, there's no game like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But I think Tears of the Kingdom is maybe a little too ambitious, but it's still incredible. Like, it's like you craft vehicles and you like make flying machines. Like, it's like, how did they make it run on original Switch hardware? Like, it still blows my mind. Like, how you can make, like, you take an engine and you attach it to a plank and you make some wheels, and it's like you make this physics, and you think it's like, how, like, this should not work, and it would just break the game, but it doesn't. It's just like every single time it just works. Like, it's just so well done. So on a technical standpoint, Tears of the Kingdom is incredibly impressive, like, on how they done it. Like, no other studio, I think, and I'm not like the biggest Nintendo fan, but I think no other studio could nail the design they did. Like, there's no like crazy glitches. Like, there's some abilities that you think like, okay, this is gonna break the game, but it just, like, I don't know, they like tested the game so well. Like, it's crazy to me. But yeah, mind blown by Tears of the Kingdom. Really impressive technical game, but I think I would prefer Breath of the Wild, because Tears of the Kingdom is cool, but it's like you end up just building like crazy vehicles, and then like, there's like quality of life updates that they added to Tears of the Kingdom where you can download people's vehicles, and you can now, like, with the Switch 2 versions, you can download like other people's like creation. And I'm not like a very creative person when I play, like, that's why I don't play like Minecraft and all those games, like those survival games. I'm just not a very creative person. So my mind, like, I just don't have that. I don't have like that gene in me that, like, I'm not a very artistic like person. Like, I'm not very good at arts. I never was. So like when it comes down to things like Tears of the Kingdom, like, I was really like, I just like copied the same type of car. So I probably would prefer it now that I could just like use the most optimal designs people have designed. So who knows? But I really liked it. I really did. It's just like a creative ways. And sorry, I'm like realizing I'm rambling on, but the things that you could do in Tears of the Kingdom, like solve like very creative puzzles. Like, I don't know. Like, it happened in Breath of the Wild, right? I mean, I have a Switch 1 controller here, but in Breath of the Wild, right, you're holding, let me open up OBS so you can see it. But, you know, you're doing these trials, right? And it's like you're holding the controller, and you're like, there's like trials that you're moving this ball around, right? You're like navigating the ball, and you're doing things like this, like, and there's like a little maze. But like, I don't know, like, this is obviously intentional because they would not allow you to do this if they didn't want to. But if you can turn your controller upside down, like when I did this without thinking, right, I just turned my controller upside down. So I had like a flat plane and I just beat the level. Like, you feel like you outsmart the game. Like, you just turn the board upside down, the maze. So like, you avoid using the maze and you're just using the backside of the plank, which has no maze. And you're just putting the ball in the pit that you're trying to get to with the maze. And just like those little things, like they could have just designed it where you can't twist the thing around, but they've let you do it. And they want you to feel smart where you can beat the game. And like those things, like, it's so rare games do this. Like, a lot of clever puzzles games make you feel like that. You know, a game that does that too is like Frogun. I think does that pretty well, where you're thinking you're outsmarting the game. But like Breath of the Wild does that, I think, very well. Just like little things like that, I feel like. And again, it's hard to talk about because like I don't want to spoil it, but you know, that's like one small sample of like a lot that you can do in that game. Sorry, I realized I went crazy. I just love that game. I could talk about it forever. Barra says, if the exploration felt differently, I might kept playing, but it was just basic. Also, like that where the challenges left you. Yeah, I can understand. Like, listen, you know, I can understand why someone doesn't like it as much. Like, I'm not gonna argue. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're wrong or whatever. Like, I can understand, but I feel like you have to go in like a specific. Like, if you go in with like a specific mindset, I think you would probably appreciate it more. But I think the exploration is really good. I don't know. For me, it hit really well. In a sense, it is basic, but I think that's the beauty of it. Like, it's just fun to explore. But I can understand why it's some, like, there's a lot of popular games that I don't like, right? And vice versa. So, you know, not every game is for everyone. So that's not the end of the world, right? So yeah, Bling, I think I answered your question about Tears of the Kingdom. W says, I've played that one yet. I have played that one yet. It's on my list. Okay, you've not played it yet. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's really good, W. I think you would like it. If you like traditional, the dungeon designs in that game is pretty good. I have some gripes with that game, but it's still worth playing. Hey, Shry, how's it going, buddy? How was the weekend? My weekend was good. How about yours, buddy? Thank you so much for tuning in. I got to decide a winner between Halo 2 and Contra 3. God, I was talking about Breath of the Wild for like 50 minutes, it feels like. Sorry. I was going off on Breath of the Wild. I just love that game. I love that game for some reason. If I didn't stop myself too, I could have talked about it for another like hour. Easily. Especially if I can spoil the game, like I could just go crazy. Oh, that's a cool boss fight. Oh, he's like hidden in the... Oh, that's cute. That's a cool boss fight. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do this or not. But my weekend was good, buddy. How was yours? Oh, I think I'm supposed to throw the egg in the window. Okay. Ah, I missed click. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I died. Damn, okay, I misclicked. I gotta pick a winner between Halo and Contra 3. I feel like that's very hard. Halo 2 is so good. I think it's my favorite Halo. But I'm not the biggest like Halo fan in the world. I think 2 is just so fun. Ah. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I think I also think like I like Contra 3. Like, what do you all prefer? Do you prefer Contra 3 or do you prefer the NES Contras? Like for me, I pretty much universally I think easily prefer NES Contra, like easily. For Contra 4? Oh my god, how am I supposed to defend this? Yeah, NES Contra is so good. Like, it's so good. Oh, hold on. Wait, I kicked it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree. Oh, it's here. You got it. Probably gonna die, but I don't, because I don't know how to defend against this suction thing. Okay, I guess you just like, there you go. Or there you go. Damn, okay. Pretty good stage. I really dislike the first stage in this world, but the second stage is awesome. Really good stage. I know, Blink. I feel the exact same way. Prefer Contra 4? Contra 4 is the DS one, right? Barrios? Yeah, I guess it's DS. It's way forward, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, way forward. I've never played 4. Also, you know, I think my favorite Contra is probably Hard Corps, if I'm being honest. On Genesis. For this one, I'm going to go Halo 2 over Contra 3. If it was Contra 2, Contra NES, I definitely prefer Contra NES. Tries going well. Working a little late. Multitasking. Gay Tony. Grand Theft Auto. Nice. Oh, really? Happy to hear that it's going well, Try. Hey, Sir Charlie. Enjoy the lurk. Appreciate it. Prefer Contra 3. I respect that. The way that the action escalates just goes absolutely crazy on match. Yeah, I think that's why I like Hard Corps the most. But yeah, I can understand. Contra 3 is great. It's great about it. Yeah, I mean, I played System Shock when I was a kid. I never got far into it because I never really understood it. So I played Contra System Shocks when I was younger, but I never got far into it. So, so I've been meaning to play the remake as well. But I think I would like it because I really like immersive sim games. Like, I've not played... I think Prey 2016 is like an incredible game. Oops, let's end the timer here. Let's finish the schematic and then I'll talk about immersive sims. But Billy, I can't believe you defeated Sullivan. Well done. I heard that you're looking for information about the giant egg. I shall tell you all that I know. Long ago, my father told me a story about a war that broke out involving the giant egg. It probably started because of someone wanted the power of the giant egg for themselves. After the war was over, the elders sealed the giant egg in a castle in the skies to prevent any more wars. The elders performed a sealing ritual at the sand ruin at the east of here. And that, unfortunately, is all I know of the subject. I'm sure that you'll find more more pieces to this puzzle at the sand ruin. All right. Gotta go there. Save game. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I love System Shock as a kid, but I never really got far with it. Like I think I played the demo, and I also played Deus Ex. I don't know how you pronounce this. I remember playing the original version in 2000. I remember loving that. I remember playing this game when I was younger. I never really got far. I played the demo on PC, and I was like blown away by it. Also, while I'm drinking water, let me check the NHL scores real quick. Who won tonight? Oh, I went to overtime. Interesting. So Charlie says, bro, you go from fighting giant flame bee Terminator monsters. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's true. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Contra 3 is really good. Contra 3 is really good. It's really good. But, you know, outside of like ignoring the arcade game, I think it's my least favorite Contra game. And that doesn't say it's bad. It's still like a 5 out of 5 game. I think I rated like a 9.4. I think I rated a 4.5, so a 9 out of 10. It's still really good, but I just prefer Hard Corps and NES games more. Is it possible that they're remaking it? I forgot. That'd be cool. Twilight Princess versus Mario Kart 7. What is Mario Kart 7 again? I always forget them. They all blend in together. 7's the DS one? 3DS? I'm gonna pick Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess over it. Yeah, Night Dive, you know, Night Dive Studios, they remade System Shock, and Night Dive Studios are like, they're very talented, so I'm sure the remake is very, very good. Also, isn't this music amazing? Every time I hear this song, I'm just get hyped up. All right. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. Like, give me like 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Interesting battle. Lilo and Stitch versus Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Listen, I'm not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan. I streamed Lilo and Stitch. Who remembers me streaming Lilo and Stitch? I don't know if anyone was there, but it plays like a Contra game. Like it's Lilo and Stitch on Game Boy Advance is like a Contra clone. It's really cool. Oh, Sir Charlie, you were there. Nice. It's really cool. The crows I've captured, Mary Mary. All right. There is things with the Lilo and Stitch game that makes it not as good. It's like there was some weird things with doors. There's like some maze things that were not as good. What did I give Lilo and Stitch on backlog? Let's look. I gave it a 4 out of 5, which is accurate. I gave Brotherhood a 4 out of 5, so yeah. You were there too, nice bro. They're both like 4 out of... I rated both these games 8 out of 10. I would rather play Lilo and Stitch right now, but which game is the better one? Wow, it's kind of hard. My heart says Lilo and Stitch. My brain says Brotherhood. Like, you know, Brotherhood is cool, but I don't know. If I were to give this rating, like if you asked me this question like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I would have said Brotherhood like instantly. But I'm kind of like fatigued on like the Ubisoft open world games. I'd rather play, if I'm going to play an open world game, I'd rather play stuff like that's kind of like unique, like Death Stranding and Breath of the Wild, like games like that. You know what? It's gonna go to Lilo and Stitch. Actually, let's actually look at the ranking, because I actually think that that game was pretty highly rated. Brotherhood. Let's look at my ratings. Oh, never mind. It was a new ranking. The game was a new ranking. Kid Dracula versus Rogue Legacy? Some of these battles are hard tonight. No, keep it coming. Keep it coming. It's fun. Don't worry, buddy. I never get tired of these games. Legacy's unranked, but Kid Dracula's not that ranked that high. 287. I don't even know what I'm going to pick. I really like both of these games. It's hard. Kid Dracula is awesome. I beat Kid Dracula on Game Boy and Famicom. Rogue Legacy's cool though. It's been a while since I played Rogue Legacy. A long time. I'm gonna get to Rogue Legacy, I guess. It's hard. Yeah, let's get to Rogue Legacy. That one's hard to pick. Hard to pick. The crows have captured Mary Mary, the elder of the Sand Ruins. They're holding him at the top of the ruin. You must hurry and rescue Mary Mary, for he knows the secret of the giant egg. Nice. Nice. All right, let's go. This is technically the last stage, but I don't know what's gonna happen. This is technically the last stage of the game. But something tells me I won't be able to. I'll have to go and collect more like courage and stuff. But we'll see. Oh no, not this thing! Oh god. The hell is that? I'm not. You should give me an egg on the other side. Come on now. Oh, there is an egg here. Oops. I got scared there. That's B Mario. That was a little B Mario. Okay, we're good. You know, it's been a while since I played Rogue Legacy. I'm sure one of these days Blink is gonna sign it to me. But I think that's a hard platinum. I think you gotta beat the game like very quickly or something. I forgot exactly the rules. I'm sure it's gonna come one of these days. Anything over here? Just a blue. Aha! But yeah, it's been like I said, it's been a while since I played. It's been a long time since I played Rogue Legacy. But I actually liked it. I'm actually very curious to play the sequel. I do own it as well. So many freaking games I gotta play. Isn't it awesome though? Like we have like, you know, whenever I look at like some of the games that I have like that I have not yet played, I'm like always so excited. I'm like, oh man, there's like it's crazy to me. Like we have so many great games like that I have not even touched yet, and I'm like so excited to play. Like it's such a fun it's just like a fun thing that you're like you have like such like a crazy amount of great games to play, and there's still like an amazing amount of games coming out. Like I've bought I think it's called Titanium Court. I bought it today because I've been wanting to play that game, and I'm so hyped for it. And actually I've been, you know, speaking of like just playing a lot of games, like oops, I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job about playing for preparing for Game of the Year. Like I feel at this point we've played I mean, I've played freaking Saros, played Resident Evil, and oh my god, Resident Evil's so good. I played so many games. There's so many games that I played, and like it's just so like, you know, and I feel like there's gonna be some cool games coming out later in the year. And then I also bought Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake. I'm just like so hyped to play these games too. It's just like a bunch of other longer games. Always got some great games coming up. It's not even all the retro stuff too. There's like so many good retro games too. Yo, Monkey, how's it going, buddy? Why is there no raid sound? I just noticed. No sound effects. Monkey, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. How's it going? What were you up to? I saw that you're playing a new game. There you go. We're making some good progress on Billy Hatcher. We're making some great progress, actually. I think this is the last stage, but I think think we won't be able to complete it, but we'll see, I guess. Oh no, B. Wait, how was your stream, buddy? Give you a shout out. Make sure you check out Epic Neon. Also, your name is so dang long. I got to type it out every single time. There you go, buddy. Make sure you check out our friend. Great dude. Plays a lot of, does a lot of speedruns. Also does a lot of like fun game challenges. Oops. Final Fantasy Adventure Game 98 for the retro game console. Not retro game consoles. Retro game. I forgot what it is. It's basically the Game Center CX like challenge. That's awesome, dude. 10 hours in. Is it good? Like, is the actual game good? Like, I've always heard good things about that game, but I've never played it. I don't really know much about those games, to be honest with you. If I'm being completely honest, don't know much about those games. Oh my god. All right, let's go around. Yeah, I've always heard great things about the Legends games. Yeah, the Secret of Mana. Yeah. I remember that. I just forgot. That was awesome. You know, it's crazy how many games there is. Like, it's crazy how many freaking games there is, right? Because like I was just talking about this before you came in, like before you came in for the raid. But like, oh, I broke the egg. Like, it's crazy. Like, there is so many games I want to play, and like the Final Fantasy Adventure games too. Like, it's like a series I've never actually played. Nice. Yeah, it looks fun. I mean, I don't really know anything about it except that, but I also heard there was like a Switch release that apparently is pretty good. Oh, you know what game? I just played this randomly. You know what game that I've played? Let me spell this out. Has anyone ever heard this game? I'm sure people have heard it, but I'm actually curious to see if people actually played it. Has anyone ever played Gota Protector's Cart of Darkness? This is like a 3DS digital game that got re-released on Switch with all the DLC. It's a Yuzo Koshiro game, and the music is really good. I started playing this yesterday just for fun because I was like kind of looking for like a good pickup, and you know, I was just kind of like looking. Like, I didn't want to start anything crazy, so I was like just looking for a good little game to pick up and start, and decided to play this game. And I actually, you know, I gotta say I was really impressed with it. It's really weird. It's really, really, really cool though. Oops, I forgot to jump. It would help if I jumped. Also, Charlie, you've played it? Nice. Yeah, the only thing I started playing it, I'm like, the only thing I'm kind of scared is like, apparently it's like 40 hours long. I'm like, what? And it's like a little simple. Like, it's a very kind of simplistic, very simple game. So I'm like, the only thing I'm worried about is like, okay, it might get a little boring. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this for 40 hours long, right? Yeah, okay, so you've kind of like, okay, perfect. You've kind of like answered my question that it's kind of better to like play in short bursts, right? Because like there's no way I could sit down and play that game for like 10 hours straight. I feel like I would just get bored because like it's cool, it has a cool concept, but like it's kind of boring. And I'm trying to think of like the nice way to say it, but it's just kind of like a little basic, you know. Whoops. Wait, did I lose my egg? I think I did. It's weird comparison, but I think it's kind of like Rock on Island from UFO 50. I've not played Rock on Island, but I think I know what you mean by that game. I don't know if because I sample a lot of those games, but I've not committed to play. I've committed to I beat a few, but I don't think I've beaten that one yet. Oh, God, yeah. It's really cool. It's very simple, and I think it's like, I think you're right, because it's like a portable game first, right? Because it's technically like a remake. It's technically like a re-release of the 3DS version. So in a way, it's just like better to play. It's just better to play it like a portable game, right? Where you just play in short bursts, like you've mentioned. And I think if you do this, it's probably the ideal thing to do. Also, I'm not gonna pick up these fruits because I need them. But I started it, and I'm like, you know, I'm like thinking, like, okay, I'm probably gonna be best to play, like you've mentioned, short bursts. No, my egg. It's fine. Play in short bursts. But I was, you know, it's just like a game that I've not seen a lot of folks talk about it. And it's also like, because I was like thinking, it's like I bought this from Limited Run Games. And I was like thinking, it's like, okay, it's got to be expensive, right? Because it was maybe like a low print, like it feels like a game that no one really talked about. But it's actually really cheap. Like it's still very cheap. So I was like, oh, like that's awesome. Like if you've not picked the game up from Limited Run Games, like if you want the physical version, like it's still like it goes below like what I paid for. So I was kind of like surprised by that, to be honest. Oh, come on, I died. You own it? Okay, nice, yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like the only thing I'm worried is like it just seems like how long to beat says it's freaking. It says that it's 40 hours. I'm like, what? Like the gameplay is a little simple for 40 hours long. I feel like. But I think you're right though, Sir Chadley. Like if you play this game in like short bursts, it's probably the ideal way. Okay. I gotta get fruit. No way I can go there. I think there's a lot of things I left down here, so let's just keep going. Right here. No enemies? Come on. I think there's a lot of pineapples here. Yes. It's good. We're almost close to hatching this thing. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is that like I played it and I was just not expecting it to be that good. All right, hopefully this thing doesn't chase us. I think we can probably cheese this and wait for this to spawn again. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it was close. Nice. Just gotta get to the ending. This game's awesome. This game I've been really enjoying. I think the only thing that is a bit of a letdown is like some of the maybe 2 stages are kind of annoying. I am Mary, the elder of the Sand Ruin. Billy, you have proven that your small stature belies your bravery. I thank you deeply. However, before we can talk in details about what I know, also I like that the enemies like charging in the background. It's pretty good. I know of the giant egg. There's something you must do. Dark Carvo, the boss of the crows in this area, still rules over the sand ruins with an iron fist. When you have succeeded in that task, return to me and I shall tell you all that I know of the giant egg. Nevertheless, take this emblem of courage as a token of my appreciation. Where is this? This is probably... Oh, it sounds like in the front. Okay. Nice. So I think if we go here... Just go up. Probably just roll down here, right? Yep. Give me it. There you go. You know, they need to make a sequel to this game. I feel like a sequel to this game would be so good. Just you know, and I think Penny's Big Breakaway is giving the same energy. Like if you've not heard of this game, Penny's Big Breakaway, just put in chat the title. I think this game is sort of like the same vibes, but I don't think I think I'd like this game. I actually probably think I'd like Penny's Big Breakaway more, but I don't know. It's actually a good question. They're both kind of even. I do like both of those games though. So many games to play. Alright, boss fight. Billy, just as Mary said, in the order to reach a giant egg, you must defeat the Dark Carvo. First, find the Dark Gate and defeat Dark Carvo. Okay. No problem, I got you. I feel like it's gonna be some sort of like boss, like. Maybe some sort of like boss rush mode, right? Oh no, my egg. I swear this bee is so annoying. Good. Also, if I can get the ability, because if I can summon the water thing, I think that would be ideal. Come on. Nice, okay. Yeah, it feels like it's just going to be like a crazy... This last stage is going to be like a crazy boss rush mode, maybe. Oh, hell yeah. These rolling like marble type of stages are so fun. Oh shoot, look at that. Okay, yeah, that's fun. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, nothing really, like, sometimes there's, like, these, like, marble type of games that are just so fun to, like, roll around. Also, this enemy is so freaking frustrating to deal with. I heard that if you push the switch on the floor, this room will rise. You need to push the switch without getting buried in the sand and make it to the moving platform. Oh boy, so it's like a bit of a speed type of run. Like you gotta just speed run through the stage. Oops. Did not mean not to do that. Also, I guess I can just go down here too. Oh no. Okay, I thought. Oh my god, I thought the bee was following me down here. Nice. Okay. Like the vibes of this level. Okay. I thought I had to jump. Okay, so the platform just follows you. That's good to know. Oh my god, okay. Whoops. Oh, also, hold on. Oh, this also looks like the... Also, the level also, like, when you... It saved your progress. Okay, that's good to know. You know, it's really satisfying to do these jumps. To do these stomps, like it's real good. Oh, also that was kind of dangerous. What the hell did I go? What a weird battle. What a weird battle. Nice. Doing actually kind of well on the stage, surprisingly. Okay, it's just straight up. No. Grand Theft Auto Vice City versus Lego Marvel Superheroes. I mean, listen, I'm a big fan of those Lego games. Sometimes, especially if I play Lego games with my girlfriend, and we play that game together, and like I just have like a very, you know, a very special memory for that game. So like I'm definitely gonna like that Lego game more than the average person, just because like the memory attached to it. You know, it's not like an incredible game, but it's just like a lot of fun. But I mean, it's going against one of my childhood games. Definitely a classic. Definitely my favorite. Also, why the hell is this enemy just stuck there? Definitely against my favorite, for sure. My favorite. I need to jump. Definitely my favorite Grand Theft Auto game. So it's kind of unfair. So in this case, it's gonna be an easy win for Vice City. Actually, I think isn't that Lego game pretty high rated? Okay, no, it's not as high as I thought. We gotta kind of like, you know, this is what 174 is Vice City, 173 is Blueprints, 172 is Fire Emblem, and then 171 is Limbo. It's kind of like just kind of a bunch of random, like, pretty good games, like, stuck in that area. That's why I like doing these lists. It's fun. But nothing's, you know, Wave Race 64 still number 1. Soul Calibur's number 2. Links to the Past 3. Ragnarok 4. Street Fighter 6 5. Shadow Dancer 6. know. And the top is pretty good. We've had some movement to the top, but nothing crazy yet. We've had some movements. But yeah, thanks for the redemption. It's always fun. Shadow Dancer, but you know what? Like, it's funny you say that as Bling, but I actually think it's not gonna hold number 6. But I like Shadow Dancer a lot. I like Shadow Dancer over. I definitely like Shadow Dancer over Revenge of Shinobi. I definitely like Shadow Dancer more than Revenge of Shinobi. Is that weird? I feel like it's probably an unpopular opinion, but I just really like Revenge of Shinobi. Sorry, Shadow Dancer. I thought the bosses in Shadow Dancer were so cool too. I've not played Shinobi 3, which I hear a lot of people love. I think it's like a lot of people's favorites, right? So I've not played that one. So I think that one would be cool to play. I'm gonna definitely stream. Definitely gonna be streaming Shinobi 3 this year. So I feel like I gotta play a Shinobi game once a year, and I played Shadow Dancer last year, and I played Revenge a couple years earlier. So I think it'd be cool to. Oops! I almost just died there. Oh no! Okay, I should have just waited. So scary. Oh my god, I jumped. I swear I jumped. It ate my input. I need to stay there as many lives as possible, so ideally I don't lose a ton of health. What am I doing? What am I doing? Blink, have you played Shadow Dancer? I feel like it's really good. Also, I'm starting to get comfortable with the controls. Oh god, I say that as I died. You haven't? Okay. You own it, right? You played Revenge, I think. You definitely. I feel like that's a good streaming game too. Great last boss fight too. Like, it's a boss that's pretty hard. It's gonna take you like a couple attempts, and it's so satisfying. So satisfying to just do on stream. But that last boss is really hard. Okay. Also, I do want to play the. I've heard that they're good, they're hard, but I really want to play those Shinobi PS2 games too. Oops. I've heard that they're very hard, but I do want to play those Shinobi games on PS2. I feel like they could be a lot of fun. Like, I forgot the full title of it. There's like 2 of them. Nightshade. Yeah, that's one of them, and also just straight up Shinobi. With the system challenge, I need to. With the system challenge, I need to play a PS2 game soon. So This is a GameCube game, so after this I'm gonna be missing. I'm gonna be missing a Wii game. Technically, I don't have the Wii plug, so it's not like a console. But I'm just gonna plug it in to say that I do now. And so we gotta have to play a Wii game. And I don't own a Wii U, so I'll be done after that with all the Nintendo, because I've done all the handhelds at this point. Actually, have I done a DS? I think I've done a 3DS. I gotta double check. I even done a freaking Virtual Boy because of the Nintendo released their thing. So been pretty good about beating a lot of games on a lot of different systems. So probably after I just gotta double check the handheld, but I think I'll be good to go. Just getting the Wii done. Damn, this is kind of scary here. Oh my god, no way that didn't work. You're doing pretty better than me, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna take a quick look. I'm actually curious. I've asked Drum as a suggestion to see if like we could click like a backlogger. If you click the thing, it'd be nice to see all the systems. But I'm sure. I mean, I know he's busy. So I've done Nintendo Switch 2. Let's look. I've done original Game Boy. I've done Game Boy Advance. I've done Nintendo Switch 1. So I've done Nintendo Switch 1, Nintendo Switch 2, Game Boy Advance. N64. Just talking about Nintendo consoles. Game Boy Color, NES, Super Nintendo. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So I'm missing DSs, the 2 DSs, and I'm missing a Wii game. And a GameCube game, which I'll get done with this. Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Plus, I gotta do, like, for the extra board link, I gotta do, for the bingo polykill, I gotta do the, beat, like, every system, like, that's console. So, for the Wii U, I'm gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles X this year. The Switch 2 version. So, I'll just do that. And count it as a Wii U version. Because I don't own, like, I don't own a Wii U, and I don't really feel like buying a Wii U right now. I think the only Wii U games that I really want to play are the Zelda remakes of Wind Waker. And, like, Nintendo, like, there's a Nintendo game that's, like, I forgot what it's called. Some cool games on it, but... There's, like, one game that's kind of like Nintendo challenges, like NES Challenge, I forgot what it's called. There's, like, some cool game. I forgot. It's also on 3DS anyway, so I'm sure it's close enough. Whoops. And then the other systems I'm doing pretty well too. Like PlayStation, I'm only missing PlayStation 2. And then I'm good. But I mean, the PlayStation is going to be the easiest one anyway. Like, those are just going to be the easiest because there's all the Warboat stuff. And even, like, you do, like, a retro game from there. And we're speedrunning this. Okay. I don't know how you keep all the systems. Yeah, trophy hunting. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm, obviously, like, you have, like, obviously you have a kid, so, like, that makes it a lot harder. So far this year, I've beaten, 34 games. 34 games. Which is not, I think it's not too bad. But I think I don't have everything written there because it's on backloggery. Whoops. 34 games. Feels like it's wrong though. Does that make sense? I think I'm missing one. I mean, it's pretty good. I think it's, you know, there's a mix of like longer ones and stuff, but... Oh, actually there's more than that, but like, for example, like, you know... Oh my god, I keep dying here. But you know, like, a game like Wizard with Gun, like... Like, you know, like games like Wizards with Guns and stuff, like the games like on PSN Plus. Like, I don't count those games on backloggery. So like that's not added in that total. So I think it's a little more, but... Oops. Did not make it in time. It's kind of bad I'm losing a lot of health just this section. Should be quicker. You're at 27? Yeah, like I've not played that many. I've just been like very good about like spreading, like on stream, like, and there's also some quicker games. Like I did Trip World DX for like Game Boy Color, and I did like the Mario Power Tennis for Game Boy Advance, which is like not that long. So there's like some quicker ones there too. And I've just been like very good about like so far all the Nintendo games, like I've beaten one on each system. Like I've just been kind of good about like focusing on beating one game on each system. But yeah, it's not that crazy. I mean, it's still good, but I also thought it was gonna be a little higher, to be honest. There's also stuff like I've been like for Resident Evil 9, I beat that game like 3 times. Like, so there's some games I've beaten multiple times. And obviously they only counted for one. And also I can't wait for you to play Resident Evil. I can't wait for more people to play Resident Evil 9. Like, it's so good. You know, kind of like maybe a sneak peek. You know, I try not to think about it, but I don't know. Maybe it's my game of the maybe it's my game of the year. It's so good. I'm not trying to think about it though, because like I don't want to. I kind of want to stay fresh, but Resident Evil 9 is so good. I've been watching a lot of speedruns too for Resident Evil 9. Like a lot of speedruns. It's a fun game to just watch people play. I don't know what it is. Just been in the mood to play a lot of Resident Evil. It makes me want to play, like, as soon as we're done with Warboats, like I might just play some more Resident Evil games. I fell down here and now I can't get back up. And the next room is full of fog, so I can't see my way through here. So what should I do? Okay. I'm catching up with 2025, finished Expedition 33 and Blueprints. Nice. And I'm cheap to pay full price for new releases. I'm usually a year behind. No, it's fine. That's a good thing. That's a, you know, definitely a great thing. So what'd you think about Expedition 33? Those I think, I forget. I think Expedition 33 was my 3rd favorite game of last year. Yeah. Oh my god, I gotta focus. No, Egg, come here. Oh my god, I overjumped it, but it worked. sweating. I'm nervous. Blueprints was my game of the year last year, so what'd you think about Blueprints? Those are two great games. It's 10 for 10 for sure. Can't really poke a hole. Yeah, exactly. It's like hard to like criticize it, right? Because it's like legitimately like there's not a lot of like holes with the game, like you said. Yeah, it's so good. What'd you think about Blueprints? Blueprints is so freaking good. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. We're playing an N64 game. We're playing an N64 game right now. Okay, there's no way I have to do these blind jumps. Help. On the next room, there's a trap that makes fog, so you can't see what's ahead of you. But behind the fog-making trap, there is a switch. If you can hit it, that switch, that trap should deactivate. If there was only a way you could get some wind to blow away that fog long enough to see the switch. Maybe I stomp? Nice, yeah. It's incredible. Blueprints is so good. I've been watching people play Blueprints for the first time. Like it's just one of those things where I love watching people play the game for the first time, like first playthroughs. I love watching people play on Blueprints. Like I've been watching Cracking the Cryptic people play it. And it's like legitimately like a fun thing to watch them do it. I'm sure this thing is gonna respawn. Okay, so this I think we can make that jump, but there's no way we can do this without. I'm sure there's a way to deactivate something. Okay. Is there an ability in this egg? Oh, what is this? Forgot. I'm guessing green is more likely to be... Oh my god, no way I missed that jump. I'm pretty sure green is more likely to have wind power, right? We all know green equals wind. Fro says, I'm still living in the year 2000 with Paper Mario. I mean, I'm playing Billy Hatcher right now. You know, we're all playing some random games. Okay, this has to make the win. Mr. W says, I finished the main campaign, really enjoyed it. Now there's literally 100 hours. Yeah. How deep did you go? I went pretty deep. I played maybe, I want to say like 80 hours before I started looking up things. So I went as far as like, I went to a point where I'm like, okay, I was satisfied. So I think you should just keep going until you're like no longer satisfied. Does that make sense? Like you're like, okay, you know, like I'm content basically. Okay, so you gotta jump here. And then like everyone's answers are gonna be different. A lot of people are, it's gonna be like, okay, I get to like I get to the ending. Like a lot of people online joke like it's like, oh, you know, getting to like that room is like just like the tutorial. But I mean, it's like, you know, getting to that room is a good progress. So, but I'd say, like, you know, if you feel like there's things that will happen immediately afterwards. So like you feel like you enjoy it, definitely just keep going. Oh no, we gotta hit this thing and then go back? Okay. That's a little annoying. So I went pretty deep, and then eventually I just decided to like look up a bunch of things, because I was like, okay. Like there comes to a point where like it's like almost like a community you gotta have, like people figuring out together, right? Like there's come to a point where it's a little too... There comes to a point where it's a little too much. So I definitely stopped around that. I definitely stopped around that. Oh my god, it's so annoying, this thing. Hopefully this egg's gonna respawn or else I'm stuck here. Come on, egg, despawn. I need this blue egg to despawn so it spawns here. Okay. So yeah, then like once you think you're like you're like getting frustrated or you don't. No way. No way that didn't connect. But yeah, once you feel like you're getting to a point where you're maybe a little frustrated, I'd say then start looking up some things. And there's like, you know, I sent some videos, and I can send you some videos too. But there's some good videos that like pick up where, or actually, what I recommend too, something that's fun, is if you feel like you're kind of like, if you feel that you're kind of at the end of it, I would honestly just start watching Crafting the Cryptic. And they're like, you know, they're very good, and then like you can watch them solve puzzles, and they're doing it spoiler free, but they're like very good at puzzle games. Like that's kind of their thing. And I would just watch them do it. That's what I've been doing, and it's actually kind of like a lot of fun to just watch them play the game. Oh my god. I almost thought I died. Oh yeah, the galleries? Yeah, I mean, that one, like, I'm not gonna lie, I looked up the solutions for the gallery, and I'm glad I did, because I swear, if English is not your first language, or if you're not, like, very good, if you're not very good with English... Like, if English is not your first language, or you're not very, like... If English is not, like, a strong suit of yours, I don't know how you can solve those gallery puzzles. Like, those when I just looked it up. Like, you know, there's no way I could have solved it. There's no way. I still don't even understand those words. Like, there's no way I could have solved them. Like, it was impossible for me. Like, if someone's, like, very... If someone's like very very good with the English language, you could definitely figure it out. But like, if English is not your strong suit, like it's so hard. Like some of these solutions are crazy. But yeah, I just straight up just looked it up. All right, here we go. Boss fight. Is this the last boss fight or not? Let's see. Somehow I doubt it. So how many do we... Oh, shoot. We're on our only continue. Uh-oh. Okay, so I gotta be careful. I can see the attack pattern. summons like this, like, oh god. Okay. I wish you could heal yourself. Uh-oh. I'm feeling, this almost feels like a Returnal boss fight or a Sourdough boss fight. This like friggin' big wall of fire. Oh no. Okay. Definitely can't kill those like creatures. Yeah, this game is awesome. Like, I definitely have some issues with it, but the issues are kind of like, the issues definitely are like small enough that it doesn't really matter. Oh no, I'm taking a ton of damage. Okay, I gotta be careful. Just gotta survive. Oh my god, get away from me! Oh my god, miss. Oh my god, missed so many shots. Bad. Okay, that's terrible. Oh no, I lost. Okay, one more. I gotta survive. I gotta survive this thing. And then I win. Survive and that's it. I should be enough to do enough damage. Nice. Woo. Is this it? It was really close. I was like one hit away from dying. So I don't know if this is going to be the end. I suspect that it's not. But this is technically like the last stage. Alright, let's see what happens. But I suspect that you will have to like get a bunch of these courage medals, but I think let's see what's gonna happen now. It should be the giant egg or like a teleporter. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about Blueprint, sorry. I thought you were talking about, I just read your message. I was in the middle of the boss fight, so misread. I apologize. Well done, Billy. I can't believe you defeated Dark Carvo. You just might be able to save the world. As you probably already know, the giant egg is located in the Giant Palace, a castle high above Sand Rune. The saying goes like this. When the two chicken comes to face, the path shall open. Ye who opens the door, show your courage, and the three lights shall rise to a rainbow. The answer lies there beyond the rainbow's touch. If you can figure out this riddle, the path to the giant palace will surely open. Save yes. Castlevania The Adventure versus G.I. Joe Real American Hero. Wait, hold on. Is this the thing we can go inside now? Open the rainbow gate, that's it. Castlevania 1 Adventure is not that good. Also has like a crazy last boss fight. Took me a long time to beat that. You know, it sucks because I'm looking at some of these battles. I'm thinking like, oh, we played this on stream, and like I wish that I saved the VOD, because now I do a better job at saving the VODs. But there's so many games that I beat, I don't have the VOD saved. Like those 2 games I beat on stream. G.I. Joe is a better game than Castlevania Adventure. If it was Belmont Revenge, I would take Belmont Revenge, but the first Castlevania Adventure is not great. You remember what Mary told you? When the 2 chickens come face to face, the path shall open. He opens the door, the time will courage will come, and the light the 3 shall give you a rape. Okay. Yeah. Who are the 2 chickens? Who the hell are the 2 chickens? Oh, maybe I just gotta like spawn a chicken with the egg? What the hell? Okay, so maybe you can't do this. I definitely feel like I need like a different... Oh, maybe that worked. That was close. But yeah, G.I. Joe is cool. G.I. Joe NES is pretty good. I've not played... There's 2 of them. I've not played... I think the biggest issue I have with that G.I. Joe game is that it, like, there's certain stages are just kind of like... You know, I love playing NES games and like Genesis games and Super Nintendo games. Like sometimes the only issue I have with some of these games sometimes is that like... I think the thing that probably dated the least is like maze type levels. Like that's probably why I don't like Revenge of Shinobi. Like that last stage is just a giant maze. I just hate like platformers that turn into like a giant maze at the end. It's just like so random. It's like you gotta find the right exit. And sometimes that G.I. Joe game, like there's certain stages that have the maze stages and they're like really annoying. But all the other stages that are not the maze stages are so good. Yeah, I'm guessing there's something to do with this riddle that I gotta solve. I'm not gonna lie. Probably what I'm gonna do is like look up what I have to do, because I don't feel like figuring out what the 2 chickens are. I might just look up the solutions online, and then tomorrow we might just come back and finish this game off, because I feel like, you know, we're just missing whatever this riddle is, and once we do it, then we have it. All right, let's find someone real quick to... I'm going to wrap up the stream. Let's find someone real quick to raid. All right, let's just raid Fables. Fables often raids me and he's like online. I rarely get the chance. He's playing Crash Bandicoot 2 and he's doing 100%, so I think it'll be a good someone to raid. So appreciate everyone. Tomorrow I'll be back. We'll be playing some more Billy the Hatcher. We'll finish it off. Appreciate the GGs. I'm gonna just look up the solution. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I'll look up the solution, and then once I figure it out, we'll just do whatever it needs to do. Damn, these stages look so fun. They make you look all these rolling parts, and they're so fun. Appreciate hanging out, everyone. Mr. W, Blink, for real. Appreciate all of you. Epic Ninja Monkey, so much. Thank you so much for the raid. For real, thank you so much for hanging out. Blink, thank you so much for the 7 streak. Doll, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate everyone. Much love. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.